Wait, we need our mic.
Oh, Mike. Hello. Sound check.
Sound check. 1, 2, 1,
So,
2. Hello, everyone. Welcome back
hello,
to my
everyone.
channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm here with my broski, Paolo.
Hello. It's nice to meet you, everyone.
You guys may recognize him from my IG. And some of you who don't, please go follow me on IG and also follow him. It's linked below for your convenience.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, so today we're doing something very different on the channel. I saw this Reddit thread, Am I the A-hole? And today we're going to read some of the...
Oh, we can cuss.
I mean, we can. We can.
Okay.
It's fine. I still don't have a shock value in the beginning until we get into it. So basically, we're going to read some of these questions asking, am I the a-hole? And we'll give our opinions on the situation.
Yeah. You'll hear it here first.
You'll hear it here first.
You heard it here first at DeAndre's channel. Where...
Oh, on here, I'm known as Dion.
Oh, Dion.
Mm-hmm. Dion Jackson.
She got a ring to it.
She got a ring to it. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is, am I the a-hole for not wanting to apologize to the guy who kissed my husband? Ooh. Now, we know the context. We're going to get into it. But from reading the title, what do you think?
Am I the a-hole for not wanting to apologize? Well, the title itself, there's not much to go about.
Right.
I can't get it from here. I can't get nothing from here. But I guess I could say from the length of the paragraph, she probably is guilty about it, but doesn't want to, wants to confirm with people on Reddit. Well, that's what you do on Reddit anyway.
You have to, yeah. So the thing is, reading this title, I'm like, what did you do? Because I feel like you being betrayed because someone kissed your husband. So how are you the jerk in this? So I guess we'll find out now how they're being perceived as the a-hole.
It's got a lot of likes.
Right.
Okay.
Says here, I was away visiting a friend, and my husband and his good friend, Male, were drinking, and his friend, Male, grabbed his head and kissed him on the lips.
Oh, that's hot.
My husband told me a few days later, while drunk... Oh, he told her a few days later, while he was drunk, that it happened. I think I got it. I wasn't too mad at all. A few days later, my husband tells me he's going to his friend's house around 8:30. And he said, don't worry, I'm only going for an hour, I promise. Whenever he gets together with his friends, he never comes home when he says and drinks too much. But it never bothered me. And he never promised what time he would come home. So he's already acting suspicious. I called around 12:30 a.m. and he was clearly drunk and had no plans to get home. Our water pipes were all frozen and there was poo in the toilet we couldn't flush. And he said he was only going to be an hour so he could fix it. Until then, we were going to have to go to the bathroom outside. Wait. There was a foot of snow. Okay, she had to go outside to take a poop because the pipes are frozen. She had to go outside. When I called and I was really mad and yelled, what the F are you doing with him? Well, his friend heard and is really mad. I guess he was really mad. My husband came home an hour later. We live a few blocks away, demanding I apologize to his friend. I don't want to... Wait.
I don't want to. Would that make me an asshole?
My husband says the kiss didn't mean anything, and he's worried his friend will never trust him again. His friend has a girlfriend.
So this is more about her yelling at him to come home than
about the kiss.
Than about the kiss. Then
what I guess he thinks
she has to apologize for. I mean, what she has to apologize for then is screaming her ass out. Well, for that she shouldn't, because she had to wait an hour.
Yeah, he said he was home by 8:30, but at 12:30 a.m. he was still home.
Well, anyone should be home at 12:30. Well,
the thing is, she has to go poop outside in the snow, and he says he's gonna fix it. He's gonna be just an hour, just hang out with the boys real quick. I'll come back and fix the toilet, which he didn't.
So she had to hold it in,
or went outside and got
what
sick.
Else she did. Well, I guess you shouldn't then. I'm gonna like this. There. You shouldn't, girl.
She shouldn't? She shouldn't?
Yeah, she shouldn't. Well, I would be mad if someone had me waiting
Yeah.
just to poop outside.
Yeah.
And I'm from the Philippines, so I'm not used to a foot of snow. So,
Right.
work. I would yell my ass off too.
So your verdict is she's not.
She is not.
I'm gonna have to
Definitely
agree.
not.
Maybe she shouldn't popped off, but you leaving her there hours
should
on
have popped
hours.
off.
Oh, she didn't cuss enough. She should have went.
Yeah. She should have went ham.
Okay.
Called out her husband, his friend, and his mother, and the pet, and everyone in that household, because clearly they don't have any.
Not a pet. Oh my god. All right, guys. Let us know the verdict on what you guys think. I agree. She's not in the wrong for and she's not even mad about the kiss. I don't know what he brought that up for. Because
probably because of clickbait, or like just make it sound more interesting. Well, it sounds more like an afterthought then, like the kiss.
I think he thinks she's mad about the kiss, and like he's hanging with the homeboys. Like he'll be kissing all his homeboys now, and now he's kissing them.
Like when he's mad at nobody's washing the dishes, and then the husband thinks it's about some other thing. Well, you shouldn't apologize. What's her username?
She's no username.
Oh, she's got deleted.
Deleted.
Loves it. You shouldn't. You're not the asshole.
Right.
She's not a-hole.
Okay, I like that.
Right? Okay, so the vote is unanimous?
Yeah, I agree.
Would I be the a-hole if I decide to stop raising my younger brother? I, 26 male, have recently got engaged to Erin, 26 female. We have a son, Dan, 2 years old, and are planning on getting married around October next year. Aww. I have a younger brother who we'll call Tom, 14 male. I also have an older brother, 38. My mother died giving birth to Tom, and my father fell into some pretty heavy grief afterwards, like a really bad depression. Didn't take care of me or Tom at all, other than providing the necessities, and even then sometimes I had to remind him. My older brother was 24 at the time and had already moved out. I pretty much had to raise Tom emotionally and mentally. My father had almost no input on his life and didn't try to have any. Tom has referred to me as a parental figure before, and honestly, it does make me uncomfortable because I didn't want to be a parent to my brother, as one would, but I never told him of this, of course. I lost all of my teenage years to raise Tom and had to delay moving out for a while because I was worried my father wouldn't care for him. Eventually, me and my father got into a pretty heavy argument when I was about 19, because at this point he seemed primarily better and actually seemed to be wanting to spend time and care about me and my other brother, but never put any attention onto Tom or even tried to interact with him, which obviously pissed me off. I moved out not long after because of it, and because he was playing the victim. Oh no. But he kept regular contact with Tom to make sure he's okay. The thing is, after I had my son, I realized it was way out of my bounds and stress levels to constantly be worrying about my son and Tom at the same time, especially considering my father was still devoting all of his time into my other brother, but refusing to properly pay any attention to Tom, and I knew that he could have been raising his own son at this point. Woo! I have talked to my father and argued with him multiple times about this, and he refuses to give me an answer on why he can't devote more of his attention onto his child that's still a minor, but can for his children that no longer need parental guidance. Now that I'm getting married soon, I realize that I can't keep doing this. I can't constantly be worrying about Tom while also trying to raise my own son. While also planning a wedding, I'm losing my will, but I also realize it won't be fair to Tom if I just ditch him when I've been his main parental figure, and my father has made this his opinion too, saying that there would be no point in him taking a major place in Tom's life now because Tom already looks at me as his father figure. Whew! I don't want to make my brother's life any harder than it has to be, but I can't keep doing this either. Would I be the a-hole if I decided to stop raising my brother? I'll still keep an eye on him, but not to the same degree I have been doing for the past 14 years. Okay, review. He has an older brother who's 38, and he has a younger brother who's 14. He has a son, Dan, 2 years old, and he has
fiance,
a fiance. So
he's been raising his brother since he was a toddler till now.
How do you feel about this, Dion?
I think, yo, I don't think he is.
He's not, definitely.
Especially
this happens
with
lot,
with his responsibilities, having a wife and a child already, willing to still look out for his brother. He just basically wants more help with that. He wants his dad just to come on through. Like, this is your son. I have a lot on my plate, and doing stuff like this, or planning a wedding with a teenager. It can be a lot. Now, I'm sure Tom he seems like he might be lovely, I guess. Maybe his little brother, he might be nice. But he's still a teenager, so who knows what he's going through right now, what his needs are. Yeah, so your daddy should,
step up.
Yeah,
step his pussy up. Right?
I mean,
right.
For lack of a better word, yes, step it up, father. That's insane. Like, I don't know. Because I understand what the dad's trying to say. Like, well, you've been basically dad for him all his life. So why we switching it up now? Well, there's a reason. He has a son. He has his own son now. He's gonna get married. Like, it's a lot. There's other factors going in, and he's just said he's gonna keep out. He's gonna still help with the brother. Just he needs you to kind of take more of a parental role. And I think he's not wrong for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be also a disservice, and it's gonna be not fair too. It's gonna be unfair for Dan, the 2-year old kid. And if he keeps at it, he's gonna take care of 3 kids then, Tom, Dan, and his dad. So, I mean, being a parent to 3 at 26 must be tough. And whoever this is, a username, 6557.
I get what you.
I just want to tell you that I can relate at some level, because back in if you marry, there's a saying that if you marry someone from the Philippines, you marry the entire clan, the entire family, because you have to get to know them, you have to be friends with them. You basically, because everyone is close, family ties are close knit in the Philippines.
Okay.
So it's a lot. It could be a lot sometimes, especially for those who are breadwinners at such a young age. Pia, words back. What's up? Miss Universe 2015. What's up? Yeah, work. But yeah, you'll be taking of 3 at 26 if you keep this up. I mean, you have an older brother and you have a dad, so maybe you could split up some tasks. Maybe, I mean, you take care of the emotional aspect, and then
I just think the dad should
step up,
because he's doing better.
Okay,
he was grieving and going through a lot, which is why he took over.
And then that reasoning, wherein I don't get it that much, if the reason was like you already have a parental figure. I mean,
that part.
I mean, like, but you're his parent. Like, you're still alive. You're alive.
Right.
And you gotta step it up. Yeah.
Ooh,
a lot of feels up in this gig.
Right. Up in this gig.
Yeah, because if we could go a little bit personal up in this gig, my parents are separated. So my dad, we'd only been forming the same relationship, because we did not have that close of a relationship growing up, because I lived with my mother, and now I see that he's putting in some effort to try to connect with me. He's been asking me to come over at his place and stuff, and then making, this is lambing in the Philippines, where you ask people to come over and then cuddle a bit, and then cuddle you a little bit, but where was I? But my relationship with my dad is slowly blossoming into something. It takes a little bit of time, but I still do see him as a parent. So maybe you could try that with.
So what you're saying
Dan.
is the Tom can probably
can learn
bond
to
with
make
his father.
Can learn to make a relationship with him, especially at the tender age of 14. I mean,
it is a good time.
Yeah, that's when adolescents start to rebel with their paternal figure. So maybe would it be too bad if you share share the load with everyone. I
I
mean, you have an
agree.
older brother who's 38.
He said, "Look, y'all have fun. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm grown. I've been moved out. He said his brother moved out at 24. He's been chilling.
Uh-huh.
And maybe the older brother has help with, the younger brother Tom. Maybe, I don't know. But he like, look, I got my own life to live.
Uh-huh.
I'll see y'all on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Cheers. Clink,
Cheers.
clink.
Clink, clink.
I'm assuming, I don't know their life.
Maybe
but...
Easter too. I don't know.
Gosh. All right, y'all. Let us know how you guys feel. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Again, follow me and Paolo on social media. It's linked below. Like I said, for your convenience. Follow us on IG. Follow us on Twitter. Let's kiki about it.
Pow Pangs. If it's not Pow Pangs, I didn't want you to see it anyway.
Oh. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.